And teacher wars. I don't know. Okay. Hello, Mehran sir. My name is Patrick. I'm 17 next week, and I'm from England. Hello, Patrick. How are you, dear? It looks like we are getting to have more younger people to join us as well. They're just beginning to find our channel, which I'm delighted, because before they get filled up with all kind of nonsense and get confused in their lives, they can get some directions and clarity through the 1500 videos and counting that we have on this channel. And today we have Patrick, and also we have the inheritor, which I don't know his name, at age 16, and we also have the petite man, also is 17, from I think from UK, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully that you guys will share the videos you like on your social media and help us to grow, help people, younger people like yourself, know that there's tremendous amount of support on this channel available, clears out lots of things and mysteries and confusions that you guys might be facing with in your breakups, relationships, or in life in general, because this channel has lots of information about mind, movement of mind, thoughts, thinking, consciousness, relationship between consciousness and thoughts, fear, desire, pleasure. All these are discussed here and will give you that knowledge that you want to have about yourself, how you think, and how you can deal with the way that you feel, act, and react in life. Plus, got over maybe 1,100 videos about relationship, breakups, how to move on, why you feel the way you do, why you miss your ex, and what to do and all that to move on and to find bigger and better things and pursue your dreams in your life without much of hiccups and worry about these sort of normal things that happens in everyone's life. So delighted to see you here, Patrick, and hopefully that you will not forget to promote the channel as best as you can. The inheritor says, Mehran, I'm quite introverted, but I like being social with people. I just find it hard to go up to new people and talk to them. Naturally, you're 16 years old. What do you expect from yourself? Stop expecting so much from yourselves. Just be who you are at the age that you are. You don't have to impress anybody. Nobody's out there having a tablet and marking your movements, the way he walked, the way he ate, the way he looked, the way he talked, and who is he, who gives a shit? At least you shouldn't. And the ones who do, well, that's their problem. And it is normal to be shy about people because you think others are better than you. We've all been conditioned ever since our childhood that we're not good enough. There's some other person that I have to measure up to. We've been compared with our siblings when we were kids by our parents. We've been compared to other students in classrooms by our teachers. We've been compared by almost anybody who wanted to control us or dominate us or make us be disciplined the way they have put the rules together, whether it's school or family or aunts or uncles or however. We've always been compared. That's been their vehicle to make us comply into their own, corral us into their, boxes that they created of the hierarchy of or the way that they would judge us. So we're conditioned to think that we should be apprehensive when we want to talk to others. Why? Because what would they think about us? Would I feel accepted? Would I be acceptable to their standards? Who the hell are they? Who died and left them in charge to judge you as far as like you got to measure up to them? Who? What have they done for the world? What have they accomplished? What is their contribution that you're somehow bowing down and being careful of how you affect them? Well, as long as you're decently polite and cordial and you're not making nuisance out of yourself or bothering other people, well, there's nothing else expected from you. If you're in school, study as good as you want, not because you expect it, because you want to get somewhere. And this information is going to help you to open doors for you. For you! Do it for you. And so when you see some people, because you know why you're studying, why you're doing what you do, you have confidence, at least in that part. When you have confidence, you're not shy to talk to people because what are you afraid of? What do you think they did? They didn't get up this morning. They didn't have to go to the bathroom. They didn't have to wash their teeth and face. They didn't look shitty in the morning, let's say. You think you only the one that did? So what do they have over you that makes you feel so shy? Why? Why? Just because there are a bunch of them together and they pretend they have a snapshot of themselves smiling and feeling confident, but the guy maybe have shit in his pants or peed in his pants, or he's got other problems that he's covering it up by a little smile, and you are falling for it, thinking, oh, they're all so confident, their lives are so all together. Nobody's life is so all together. Maybe periodically we have everything figured out in our lives, but every day we have some challenges. So they have the same challenges that you have. You may not see it, but guess what? They don't see yours either. You don't have to reveal like, oh yeah, you guys don't have any challenge, but I do. Why? Because I know I have challenge, but I don't know if you do. But they don't know if you have any challenge, but they know that they have challenges. So it's all evened up. You have nothing short of them. You don't have to be shy. You just don't have to be rude. And if they're rude, disqualify them, move on to the next people. You don't have to prove anything to anyone but to yourself. Be a good person, decent person. Treat people nicely. Especially women, treat them well, treat them nicely, respectfully, kindly, and don't change yourself just because they didn't appreciate how nice you were. Well, if they didn't appreciate, that means it's their problem. They can't see a good quality when they see it. Move on and go to the next one and find someone who is nice and worthy to communicate with, to be friend with, or get into a relationship eventually when it's called for and reciprocates from the other side. All right. Now, addition to my question, Inheritor says, is there a way I can become more confident socially? I'm quite awkward with people I don't know and worry about the future. I lost it. Worry about future. P.S. Love your videos. Okay, great. Thank you for the love your videos bit. That makes me really happy, actually. You're not awkward. You're unique. You're yourself. Every one of us are awkward because you try to impress them. You try to get value from their assessment of you. Don't. They have no right to assess you. You have no right to expect that their opinion about you would give you the worth and value that you're seeking. Your worth and value is the way you behave in life, what you accomplish, what your lifestyle is, how you treat people, what contribution you have to the society at your age, according to your level of expertise and experience in your age, and what you've, where you are in life, and that's it. You don't have to feel that you have to impress them. When you don't have to feel you have to impress them, it's like going to an ice cream shop and you have no money. When you have no money but you want ice cream, you're gonna kind of feel awkward, and because you want something. But if you go to an ice cream shop and you have money but you don't want to buy anything, but you have money in your pocket, if you wanted to ice cream, you can afford it, you won't feel awkward. Why? What's the difference between the first time and the second time? First time, you wanted something. Second time, you didn't want anything. Now, let's now change the parameters. Let's say you don't have money in your pocket and you go to the ice cream shop 2 different days and 2 different times. First day, it's warm out there, you're hungry, but you have no money in your pocket, but you want an ice cream. So you're very awkward and polite and introverted. Yeah. The next day, you just had ice cream with your friends and you had a good lunch and you are happy, and you see something you want to, look at the ice creams maybe for some other day that you might want to have an ice cream. You see an ice cream shop, you go in there and you're checking it out. You still don't have any money in your pocket, but you don't want any ice cream. So how is your behavior? Imagine yourself. You don't give a shit. Because you don't want anything. You don't have any money, but you don't want anything either. So you're looking at it like if you have money. Because you don't want anything. Even though you don't have any money in your pocket. You're looking at the ice cream, you're checking it out for the next time. As if you're a buyer with lots of money in your pocket. Why? Because you have no need. Your need and desire for things is what makes people important in your mind. If you go in the ice cream shop and you have no money but you want ice cream, that makes the ice cream person, ice cream seller, an important person, that you kind of feel awkward, introvert, or shy trying to comply to the rules or whatever she or he says. But if you don't want any ice cream, you don't give a shit what the guy wants or says. You don't even need to, you don't feel you have the need to smile or say hello or be polite or anything. You just don't need anything. So your need or want for things from people makes them important. So when you're approaching a bunch of friends or a bunch of people, just imagine. You don't need money from them. You don't need help from them. You don't need anything from them. What is it that you think you need from them? Recognition, acceptance. If you tell yourself, I don't need their bloody recognition. I don't need their acceptance. I don't need their smile. I feel good about myself with the way I am because this is me. I call the shots why I feel good or not. Therefore, you're not awkward anymore because you're not trying to see what they want to comply with. You're just putting your chest out and you know that they're the same as you. They have the same needs as you. They have to eat, they have to shit, they have to listen to their parents or listen to the teacher, do their homeworks. Nothing. They just have this portray of, I don't need anything, I'm really hot, I'm really cool. You know, don't buy into that, you'll be okay. The reason you feel awkward because you're buying into the fact that the others got it better than you. They're better. No, what? They're just kids too. You know? And believe me, within a few years, you will be so good at some things that you find that you're good at, and then you will be so powerful in that circumstance, in that group kind of thing, in that environment that you're good at, in something that you're good at. And in other things, you may not feel as comfortable. That's normal. Other people, the same. They feel comfortable when they, perhaps don't have to do anything, hanging out with their friends, or they're in an environment that they're good at. Let's say a person who's good at basketball is really feeling, hot in the basketball field because that's his or her forte. But you take that person, put him in a chess club, he feels like, because he doesn't know how to play chess. So it's normal. You will eventually find things that you're good at and you will feel good about it, and you will, surround yourself in that environment. And in other environments, you won't feel as good. That's normal. That's natural. That's what we are, human beings. We're not good at everything, but we're not bad at everything either. So focus on what makes you comfortable and know that your worth and value comes from you, not from other people's smiles or the opinion, what they think of you. So therefore, when you approach them, know that they had to get up in the morning and shit the same as you did, so they're not a big deal, so you won't feel that inferior in any way, shape, or form, because you're not. Remember that. Do not underestimate the power of your own brain. All right. Omeima,